Hello, everybody. Hello.
Everyone.
What? Hello, everybody.
Hello, every.
Hello, every.
And you take one.
I say, no, I don't say one. Hello, every.
Ask my mom, can you pretend you're me?
Can I pretend you're you? And you'll pretend you're me?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to say?
Hello, every. And you take one.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, every.
One.
No.
No, what?
Hello, everybody.
You're supposed to, you say, okay, try it again.
Hello, every.
One.
Hello, everybody.
I'm supposed to say hello, everybody?
No. Please, let's do it too longer.
Let's do it for longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, every.
And you, okay, hello, every. And you take one.
Okay, go ahead. Let's try this
Hello,
one more time.
every.
One.
No, buddy.
I'm supposed to say buddy. I'm so sorry. All right, let's try it together. Ready? Hello, everybody. Hello, every. One. Happy.
Hello, every.
One.
Hello, every.
Buddy?
No.
No. Oh, goodness. We're not going to get this right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, every.
Hello, everyone.
One.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Happy
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We are so excited to be here with you on this episode of
Baking with Baby.
Baking with Babies. And what are we making?
Chocolate, raspberry, pastry, tarts.
Chocolate, raspberry, pastry, tarts. Are they yummy?
Yeah.
They're so yummy. So many years ago, Lilo, my mama, and Liam's grandmother had a dream about this really delicious, scrumptious chocolate raspberry pastry tart. And she didn't really know. She tried to describe it to me, and she didn't really know what that was, if it existed. And so we said, let's just make it up and try to see if we can make it like Lilo's dream. And we did, and it was really tasty. And it's really, really simple. That's the best part. So what you will need are just these ingredients right here. Do you remember what these are called here?
Pastry.
Yeah, pastry, puff pastry. So you can make your own. We often make our own different kinds of pastries, breads and things, but we're not making our own for today. You certainly can if you'd like to try, but these are Pepperidge Farm puff pastries, and these are kind of puff pastry shells. You can also get them in strips where you can fold them, or sheets is what they're called, and bake them and then kind of slice them down the middle once they're cooled and do the same pieces of this recipe. But today we're using the puff pastry tarts, if you're interested. And this is what they'll kind of turn out to look like on the side. They'll kind of rise up while they're in the oven. And they come in packs of 6. So the first thing that we need to do is to put these on a baking tray. You preheat your oven to 425 degrees. So there are 2 layers of this. So we'll take the top layer, and they pull apart like this. We probably let them thaw out for a little too long, but that's okay. All right, so let's put them on here. So you can freeze them, and like I said, we probably let ours go for a little longer than we generally would. But, and put these on. Okay, put that up on the baking sheet. But they've got lots of layers, kind of like croissants. And so as they bake, they'll puff up, hence the puff pastry. Okay, you want to spread them out. Nice job. All right, so we've preheated our oven already. So we're going to come around here and stick them in our oven while we're doing some other things. And we're gonna set an alarm for, remember how many minutes I said?
No.
18 to 20 minutes, okay? So we're gonna put, as you can see, we've been busy over the past couple days. We love Valentine's Day, so we've been making our chocolate raspberry nut heart cookies. And we've already done that recipe. We almost wanted to do that recipe for this year, but we said, oh, we already did a video for that. So,
I could do all about my hot chocolate.
and we've also been drinking lots of hot chocolate because we've had lots of snow day stuff going on as well. So as you can see, we've been busy in our kitchen. So we're gonna set our timer for 18 minutes, and we'll check them after that.
I'm waiting till my hot chocolate to go down a notch. It was not hot, it was too warm.
It was not hot, it wasn't too warm?
It was too warm.
It was too warm before, so you waited and it's fine now.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
It's colder, but it'll a lot cinnamony.
Cinnamony?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, who got us hot chocolate today?
Lilo.
Lilo. It was an extra special Valentine treat. Lilo got us extra special hot chocolate from Penzies, which is a wonderful spice company. And so inside of it, they already have the cocoa powder, the cinnamon, which we love to add, and vanilla. All in it. You just mix it with milk and heat it up. It's delicious. So yesterday was our almost Valentine's, like, super snowy day, and we were hanging out of the window upstairs eating what off the roof? Snow off the roof, and then we were off sledding down the hill. We came back in. We did all sorts of stuff, right? Yeah. So this is kind of our snowy Valentine's Day. So shall we get them started on the different bits and pieces while we're waiting for our pastry to bake? Okay, so we're going to start you off with our whipped cream. Super easy to make. You just get heavy whipping cream. We're going to start off with a cup of whipping cream. Let's take the top off of this.
I already took the top off.
You already took the top off? Okay.
Just to play with the top.
Just to play with the top. Okay. So we need 1 cup. Let me see. There we go. Can you pour that into Granny's bowl, please? Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. And we're going to add... It's totally up to you. It depends on how sweet you like your whipped cream to be. We'll add probably about a tablespoon to tablespoon and a half of powdered sugar. Helps to keep it a little stiff, but it also helps just to give it a little bit of sweetness. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon in, and then maybe another half as well. Half a tablespoon. And these are perfect spoons to be using for this. So Lilo gave these to me a while ago, and as you can see, you may have a little pinch. Thank you for asking. As you can see, they're
so yummy.
It's so yummy, I know. So we've got hearts in these made with love on each one of them, and we are using 1 tablespoon of shared laughter is what it says. So these are perfect to be using for Valentine's Day today. All right, so we need to mix this up right now.
May you do it?
May you use the whisk. Is this just any whisk?
No, Granny.
Granny's whisk. We love to use Granny's whisk in Granny's bowl, don't we? All right, so let's mix in some of the powdered sugar at the same time. And if you don't have one of these fancy whisks, you can use just a regular hand whisk. It may take a little while, so don't be discouraged if it doesn't seem to be happening right away. It can take 5 to 10 minutes if you're just using a regular whisk, or if you're going at a really slow pace like we are right now. We'll show you how to speed it up in a minute. You can also use an electric mixer for this as well. We just like to kind of do our stuff by hand most of the time, just because it's lots of fun, especially with kiddos, to have their hands kind of in the thick of things. You getting all of the sugar up? Yep. Aha! Speeding things up.
I'm just trying to get going faster to get things mixing in faster.
You're doing a great job. May I help as well? While you're mixing, tell people who's on your shirt.
Okay.
Who's this fine lady right here?
I don't know. Bessie Coleman.
Bessie Coleman, you do know. You've been saying since you were really little. And who is Bessie Coleman? She was
Airplane pilot.
An airplane pilot. And what color plane did she fly?
A yellow.
A yellow plane.
Can they time you plane?
I think they can. I think they absolutely can. So Piccolina is one of our favorite companies. And when did you get this shirt today? When did you get this shirt?
On Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day. It was extra special Valentine's Day. And so Bessie Coleman is quite the hero. And so we always like to celebrate just really cool guys and girls in our house. And Bessie Coleman has been one of those really cool girls that we have celebrated for a long time. And so anytime you ask Liam, since he's been probably about 1.5 years or 2 years old, who's Bessie Coleman? He goes, she flies a yellow plane. And so it was an extra special Valentine's Day gift this year. Nice job, dude. You're doing a great job. You might be taking off like Bessie. What do you think?
Why?
You're going so fast.
What are you doing? You mean like me only faster? I am going fast, not faster.
I'm going so fast.
I can't go that. I can't go as
Mama, keep it in the...
Look how many white spots there are.
Oh, no. By Mama, keep it in the...
Keep it in the bowl.
Keep it in the bowl. Oh, my goodness. I'll try.
Now, please slow down a little. You got some on my lip,
I'm so sorry. Kisses?
so I get to eat it.
Okay.
Now, slow down a little. Not be that slow.
Not be that slow?
No.
Number say, please.
Please be that fast only.
It won't do much for us, though. Should I try a little faster? And a little faster? And a little faster? And a little faster? Woo!
Slow down. What? This bit. Slow down this bit.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Might need a little bit more. Yeah, see? Can we see it thickening?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it thickening. Oh, we're loosening up here. You can see it thickening a little bit. And once it gets about to here, this kind of consistency where it's still pretty runny, but you can see it's starting to thicken a bit and foam a little bit. You'll start to watch it because you don't want to over mix it or else you'll wind up with butter, which is really nice too. Like we said in previous episodes, it'll be really nice, but it'll be super sweet butter. And that's not what we're going for today, are we? We're going for what? Whipped cream.
Why not really sweet butter?
Well, butter's great, but that's not what we want in our chocolate raspberry pastry tarts.
Why?
Huh. I don't know if it would be as nice. Oh. Oops.
You splattered out the bowl.
Splattered out of the bowl.
Like you don't like lava.
Like lava, like the volcanoes. Oh my.
You mean
That's kind of like a good, funny Valentine's Day joke, isn't it? I love you instead of I love you. I love you.
Man, please. When do we do these things?
Which things?
Eat.
These in just a moment. In just a moment. As soon as we are finished whipping the cream, we're going to add some raspberries.
And chocolate chips.
And chocolate chips, I know, but that's the last piece. We're almost the last piece. All right, as you can see here, we're starting to get a little bit thicker. And you really want some kind of tough in your whipped cream.
Are we finished?
Almost. I know it takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah, it takes a little while. So you see how it starts to hold the shape of the cream. That's about when you want to start paying attention to just how much you're whipping the cream. So this still seems a little bit heavy, so we're going to do it a little bit more. Oh no! Am I making a mess again?
Yeah.
My mama!
Be attacked, Betty Coleman.
Be as fast as Bessie Coleman. I don't know if I can do that. She was super fast.
Why don't you think you can be?
Because she was a pretty remarkable lady. A pretty fantastic pilot.
You could pretend.
I could pretend. Maybe I can pretend, yeah.
You could pretend to be here.
It's quite an honor.
Look at the vacuuming!
Again, okay.
Go really fast.
Really fast. Okay, one more time, really fast around.
So that liquid all the way to that big plastic going all the way up to the light.
Oh my. Okay, so you start to see how it's really stiff and you can pick it up like that. That's exactly what you want to look for. Do you want to taste it? I meant on your finger, but go ahead. Is that yummy? Mm-hmm. Okay, so once you have your whipped cream, you're going to set it aside. And then you're going to take some raspberries. We've washed these off. These look really beautiful, don't they? Yeah. All right, so you're going to take some and put them on the plate.
And pour them in.
Well, before we do that, You know what this is for?
No.
I'm gonna kind of squish them. Can you help me squish them? I'm gonna take each one, go squish, and mash them all up with a fork. And depending on how raspberry you want your whipped cream to be, we're gonna mix this right into the whipped cream. So depending on just how pink you want it to be, how tart you want it to be, and have that raspberry flavor can determine just how many raspberries you want to put in. So we usually just kind of take a handful and start mashing them up and add them a little bit by little bit. Because once you put it in, can you take it back out again once it's mixed in?
No.
No, but you can always add
More.
All right, shall we try mixing stuff in?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tap some of this off over here. And we'll put in a little bit at a time. So let me put some of that in. And be aware that this will make the whipped cream a little bit heavy. So when you're mixing it in, you want to fold it in gently. Whenever a recipe says fold it in gently, that means just kind of mix it in gently, that you're not going to kind of mix it in really hard. Yeah. So you want to start to mix it in really gently. And then after it's all the way mixed through and you get the color that you want, I would recommend putting it into the refrigerator until you're ready to put it in.
How fast will Betty come in?
I don't know. We will have to look it up and see.
Why?
Because I don't know how fast she was or how high she flew. But she did some pretty remarkable things.
Maybe he flew into the. Maybe he broke the clouds.
Maybe she broke the clouds. Maybe she did. Do you think
broke them?
She what?
Broke them.
Broke them?
Maybe.
Maybe she did. Did she break through the clouds as she was flying?
Maybe.
I think so. I think so. I also think we need more raspberries. Someone help me. Mm-hmm. I think she probably did. I think she probably did that. A lot. Okay. Okay, remember gently. Sorry, not on your shirt.
Make that.
Okay, remember we go slowly.
Why?
Or else it winds up kind of losing its fluffiness. That's why. I think we need to mush some more raspberries, dude. What do you think? Does it need to be pinker?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think so. I think we should.
I think
We're not ready for this. You know when this is ready?
Maybe.
After. Shall we go check our puff pastries?
Maybe.
On that note.
Maybe not.
Not all of them. You may have two. One for each hand. Alrighty. All right. Let me go check. Are they tasty? Yeah. Look at those. They look perfect. Okay. So let's take them out and look how puffy they are. Are they so puffy?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to look like that.
They are. They look amazing. So as you can see, these little kind of middle spots puff up as well, and we will push them down in just a moment. I want to give them a chance to just cool as you take them out of the oven. And we'll push them down. You can see they're kind of bouncy like that. So we'll give them a chance just to cool for a minute or two, and then we'll push these middle ones down. And once they're cooled down, we'll melt the chocolate, and we'll put the chocolate under
The cockpit, and this is the cockpit.
That's the cockpit of Bessie Coleman's plane.
Yeah, and this is where all the passengers is.
All the passengers are?
Yeah.
Where are the wings? The wings are pretty important.
And they're here and here.
Here and here? How about, oopsie, hold that one up. Hold the tablespoon up. If that's the cockpit, are the wings here and here?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Bessie Coleman ever imagined having her plane described with measuring spoons. I probably don't think so.
Why? Maybe he got a toy about it or a book about it. But maybe he didn't pretend with the measuring book that he had, and he might not pretend that he had that or her plane.
Maybe not. All right, dude. While those are cooling, let's smash up some more of our raspberries. Just a couple more, and then shall we put this in the fridge?
Look how high the small one is.
Let me see. All right, so we're gonna add just a few more raspberries. Give it that really kind of pinker taste. And if you don't have fresh, not on my face, if you don't have fresh raspberries and you want to use frozen raspberries, just let them thaw for a bit, and they actually, the juice from them, not in here, buddy, the juice from them actually makes a really nice pink color as well.
Oh.
So it's a nice recipe that doesn't take too terribly long, but looks really fun and tasty at the end. All right, dude, you want to taste this with the raspberry, see how it is? Is that nice?
Yeah, I take it on my finger.
Mm-hmm. Is that enough? Do we need more?
I think enough.
That's enough? Okay. Alrighty. So we'll put this in the fridge. Careful, careful, careful. We'll put this in the fridge and then we'll melt our chocolate. Ready? We'll put this in the fridge, we'll melt our chocolate and then say, we'll see.
Bessie Coleman just landed.
Bessie Coleman just landed. I'm so glad.
And the plane engine is still on.
Oh, okay. Well, let it slow down and then I'm sure she'll turn the engine off. And say, everybody, we're going to go put this in the fridge and melt the chocolate and we'll see you in a few minutes, everybody. Tell them. Say, they're waiting. Say, we'll see you in a few minutes, everybody.
See you in 2 minutes, everybody.
See you in a few minutes, everybody.
He just turned off the engine and just got out of the plane.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say welcome back, everybody.
Look at Bessie Coleman plane.
I know.
The controls are right here in the cockpit.
Oh, my.
No control near the door.
No controls near the door. Well, that's probably a good thing. In the cockpit is a much better idea. Can you say welcome back, everybody?
Why in the cockpit?
I don't know, but we can talk about that later. So welcome back, everybody.
I've never been on a plane before.
Are you so serious? How many flights have you been on?
I don't know.
Almost 100 flights before he was 2. You don't remember any of them? You met the pilot up at the cockpit. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got wings.
I know, you got lots of wings.
Let me get some wings.
We can get some wings in a minute.
Let me pretend I'm Bessie Coleman. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back, folks. Are those your wings?
Yeah.
Just like who?
Bessie Coleman?
Just like Bessie Coleman. Can we say welcome back, everybody?
Oh, yeah, it had a ball on it.
I know it does. Can you say welcome back?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody, to our assembly step, to our chocolate raspberry pastry tarts. Are we ready? So these have cooled down a bit. Can you help me push all of the middle parts down? So push them down. And if they get a little crushed in the middle, that's okay, because we're going to be putting some chocolate on them. That's okay. And push them down. Another reason why the shells are kind of extra fun to do, because you get to do this extra crunchy part. Okay, so now once they're all down, good. Once they're all down, you're gonna have melted your chocolate. We like to use dark chocolate for this. And you're gonna put them in the middle. It's a little bit, sometimes you get a little bit of the pastry with you. And you're gonna try to put it across the bottom. Sometimes having a mini spatula is helpful, or a flat knife or something like that if you'd like to use those. But essentially you're going to put it all the way across the bottom and across the sides. And then you're going to do that with each one, and you're going to let the chocolate set, or you could put it into the fridge or the freezer for a few moments.
Let's put it into the fridge.
Let's put it into the fridge, okay?
I want to put it into the freezer.
Into the freezer instead?
Yeah, so it cool down faster.
So it cools down faster. Okay, so what we're going to do, we will do the rest of ours in a minute and put them into the freezer. But to show everybody what this is going to look like, let's take this one here. Okay, we'll bring our heart plate from Cindy and Will next door. Our next door neighbors gave us this beautiful heart plate. So you're going to take some of the whipped cream. Can you help me put it in? Why, thank you very much. Help me put it in. Put it in. Imagine that the chocolate has cooled. At this point, you're going to put some of this in. And if you'd like to do it in a bit fancier way, you can pipe the whipped cream in if you'd like to. If not, let's pipe it in. We can see about piping it in. And put
One,
a
two,
bunch. If you
three,
really like whipped
four,
cream, you can put
five,
lots more.
6, 7,
And then-
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Lots and lots and lots of hearts. So the finishing touch, you don't have to just use raspberries. If you want to put other berries on top of your tart as well, you can. But can you choose a few raspberries to put on the top of the whipped cream? Don't push down too much. Yeah.
Don't put too many.
Okay, and maybe one more on that side. Perfect. Does that look delicious?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all there is to it, folks.
Maybe.
We can taste it in just a little bit when we finish the rest of them. So that's how easy it is, and that's all there is to it. And so you could do this in half an hour, 45 minutes if you're doing everything really, really quickly. And say, Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Everyone. Happy
Everybody.
baking, everybody. And
Everybody.
and everybody. And happy baking.
Happy baking. Happy baking. Oh. Look how. Welcome back to our episode, everybody.
Welcome back to our Valentine's Day episode, everybody. We are at the final stage of our episode. It's our favorite part. What part is it?
Tasting.
Tasting. So Liam has decorated all of these in the back here. He decided that 4 raspberries was more exciting than 3. So we've got lots of raspberries on top of all of our tarts. Shall we taste? Can we taste them?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be messy. Ready?
No. Not both of them.
No, yeah, both of us. You get this and I'll get that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is it yummy?
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's delish. I'm here to say Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy baking.
Happy baking. Let's both try the thing.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time. Okay. Okay. Here we go.